Hey everyone, in this tutorial we're going to take a look at how you can utilize MetaTailor and Character Creator to clothe your CC characters with items from different sources. In the end, we'll send them to Unreal Engine for stunning visual results. Let's start off by preparing our CC character for transfer to MetaTailor, where we'll apply clothing items we find online. To do this, we can either load a neutral base from the Character menu or load it directly from the Content Manager. The CC3 Plus base characters already have motions built in, but since we don't want one at this point, we can click on Remove All from the Remove menu. Next, we need to apply an A pose, which is commonly used with MetaTailor. We can then click on the MetaTailor button from the toolbar to send him to MetaTailor, where we need to start by setting up a project. Our model will then auto-load into the viewport. We can name him and leave all the settings at default, as they're already optimized for use with our CC model. His boxers can be classified as pants in the next step, and then we can move on to the bone structure step, which the plugin has already completed for us. After that, let's look at acquiring our clothing. From the import menu, we can choose cloth accessory and use files like FBX, OBJ, MTA, GITF, and GLD files. These can be acquired from all sorts of online marketplaces like the Unity Asset Store, Daz 3D Marketplace, Connect for Marvelous Designer, and Fab or SketchFab from Epic Games. Here, we're going to use some expedition clothes from Artist Daymar on SketchFab. I'm going to download in FBX format, and then back in MetaTailor, import it as a cloth accessory. It consists of a number of different parts, which we need to fit one piece at a time. I'll deselect everything except for the parka and ensure that we load in the relevant additional texture maps. After that, we can move on to the fitting. Click on Next and use the Move, Rotate, and Scale gizmos to conform and resize the clothing item to the approximate proportion and position of the reference model. From there, click on Start Pose Match so we can adjust the reference model's bone positions and proportions using the gizmos. Be sure to turn off the Mirror X option if the clothing is not symmetrical. You'll want to conform the body mesh to the clothing mesh as best you can, with at least 70% accuracy. Then hit Confirm to complete the dressing process. In the next step, we can tweak parameters like shrink wrap and thickness to further conform the clothing to the character mesh, and use the Grab tool to make manual adjustments as well. Once you're satisfied, you can once again hit Confirm, and then go up to the Export tab, under which you'll find a new dedicated button to send your model to CC4, where our first step will be to test the animated results of the parka. Here, I'll just choose a simple walk animation from the embedded motions, and we can see that the weighting is good with no mesh breakage. After that, we need to repeat the same process for all of the other clothing elements one by one. After that's finished, we can apply some shoes and a shirt from the Reillusion content library. You can see a bit of mesh breakage here, which we can fix by going to Cloth Layer Settings in the Modify menu and dragging the shirt mesh down on the hierarchy, then clicking Run Collision. Now our completely new custom outfit is complete and fitted. We can save the model along with the clothing to our Actor category of the Custom tab, after which we can apply it to any other character and replace the model while keeping the clothing with perfect fitted results. Next, let's look at the Unreal Engine pipeline. To start, we'll send a clothed Camilla model to MetaTailor and save it as a set. Again, we need to assign her existing clothing items to the appropriate category and proceed to go through the other steps we went through earlier. I'm also going to apply a few other items from the marketplace here to add to my character. Next, I'll apply them and then save the entire outfit as a custom assembly. We now need to enable the bridge for the Unreal plugin. Keep in mind that this is only available for premium members. Once enabled, we also need to install the plugins on the Unreal side by clicking on the Add to Project. First, let's create a new project, ensuring the MetaHuman Creator core data is included. Note that the MetaTailor plugin only works with Unreal Engine 5.6. After creating your project, you'll want to ensure that all of the MetaHuman plugins are enabled and restart. We can create our MetaHuman character by right-clicking in the content drawer, after which we need to restart one more time. We can customize our body's proportions via the available options, and download a 2K version for the textures, then create a full body rig. After we finish assembling it, we still need to install the bridge plugin to our project, so let's save and close for now. Back in MetaTailor, we can click on Add to Project and select our project. Let's then return to UE and ensure that the plugin is installed, then open up the blueprint for our character. From there, we need to click on the Send to MetaTailor button at the top, after which we can go through the same steps again to prepare our character, and then apply the outfit combination we previously saved from Camilla. Once that's done, we can once again head over to Export and choose Send Outfit to Unreal, which will then apply that outfit to our MetaHuman blueprint in Unreal. We can then apply it to our scene and test it out with any animation we want. That's a brief walkthrough of the awesome character creator to MetaTailor to MetaHuman Pipeline. It's never been easier to combine clothing from various sources and conform them to your CC and MetaHuman models. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.